But what if he just says, you know what? Fuck all you guys. I just want to get in the octagon and fight someone. And you know what? I don't give a fuck who I'm fighting. Just give me a guy I can beat up on. I'm gonna do it in front of the whole world. Like,
Dude, I wish you did that. That would be amazing.
damn, bro.
And it would
Uh,
sell millions of pay-per-views too. If Connor
yeah.
won, everybody would party. Like it's like,
Give him like James Vick. Give him some dude with like one of the worst chins.
oh
Or
yeah,
who,
Connor
who
KO.
who's got a
Imagine
really bad chin at 170 or 155.
155. We were who did we Matt, I wish there was a Johnny Walker of that division.
Yeah. But yeah, man, just give Connor some old washed up guy or some new guy who's barely got a lot of experience, who's in the UFC, who's like won a fight or two. Give Connor those fights. I guarantee you, bro, Connor could be fighting multiple times a year, winning, and who knows, maybe that'd even be better for him. Maybe he could work his way up the rankings. But again, Connor, Colby, these guys are just wasting their prime. Connor has more of a reason to
Yeah,
waste his
yeah.
prime because he's super rich anyway. But it just sucks because I guess the Connor era is just done, and at this point, it's just hard for me to accept that we'll never have a massive star being the champion. We just won't have that unless even if Chimaev wins the belt, bro. It's like you know what I mean. That massive next level
Yeah.
star just doesn't exist in the
I
sport
don't
right
it
now.
may
That
not
sucks.
ever exist though. That's the thing. Like
Yeah,
that generation
Connor's an enigma.
that generation could be done. I mean, it's only been there. I mean, there's been like I think there's been a handful of them. Like Connor's the biggest, obviously, but Brock Lesnar,
Yeah,
Ronda Rousey, like those are like those.
basically like the Mike Tyson of our era. Like
Uh,
he is the biggest guy ever, and maybe no one will ever pass him.
I
Like,
think I don't think anyone will ever pass Connor in terms of popularity ever in the
and
UFC.
if that
Like,
happens, like it might not happen for another. Like, who knows? It might happen, but maybe it doesn't. You know?
and I think the thing about that is the thing that it sucks more as fans than it does for the UFC because
Yeah, the UFC is going to be fine.
The UFC is going to be well do well no matter what,
Yeah,
and they're going to be making money no matter what. They're going to be growing no matter what. But as fans, like it's so much more interesting when you have a guy like Connor. You know what I mean?
man. I wish I was really following the sport when Connor was on his rise because I really started following the sport in 2018, and that's like, of course, Connor fought Habib, and
I
but
remember
like,
that was crazy. That,
man, I wish I would have seen Connor's rise because that would have been
yeah,
sick.
same. Like I
All
remember,
there's
I
there's there's probably never going to be anything like that again.
never. And I remember when I kind of remembered like I was young. I mean not that young, but like I remember when he was fighting the Diaz
Yeah,
fight.
I remember that. I remember the buildup on social media. I remember the shock when he lost and all that. I remember seeing the rematch of Buffalo Wild Wings. So I had known what was going on with Connor before I really started watching, but like that's how you know it was crazy because like even us, we probably weren't that big of UFC fans or MMA fans, but like we fucking knew what was going on.
Everyone knew. Everyone.
Everyone knew.
My mom knew. My mom knew who Connor was. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's crazy. Like people who didn't
2017, bro. My family knew that he was fighting Mayweather, and I was, you know,
that's crazy. And it's unfortunate. And like maybe Patty Pimlet, like I don't
hopefully but like the thing is, man, does he
Connor was
have what
different,
it
bro.
takes?
Connor had the looks, Connor had
Connor
the
had everything.
style, the great fighter, like the
Yeah,
talking.
the
Patty kind of
knockouts.
has just the talking, you know what I'm saying? Like there will never be another
And
Connor
even
McGregor.
Pimblett, like he's good at talking, but he's still not the same as Connor.
No, Connor had this like charisma that was just like on a different level.
Yeah, and not many people were doing it. Like, of course, there was Chael Sonnen who was great at trash talk before that, and there were guys that talked a little trash, but no one did it as upfront as Connor. Connor was straight up, like just straight up,
It's a
no
beast.
bars hold, just going at everyone.
So smooth. And I actually want to give a hot take. Speaking of Chael Sonnen, I think he was the cringiest UFC fighter of all time.
Dude,
That's what I
really?
think.
That
I look,
is
I
a
love
hot take.
Chael
I
Sonnen.
like Chill.
I
I
love
think,
Chael now.
yeah,
Like like everything he does now. Like I watch his videos and stuff. Like I'm a Chael fan now.
yeah.
But like rewatching his old like press conferences and stuff is just so cringy to me. I don't
Some
know.
of it is.
Not, do not get that vibe also.
I think a lot of, like I love a lot of his trash talk. I think a lot of his trash talk is really funny. Um, I think it's clever. Like it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, there's a different appeal to his trash talk versus Connor's. Chill's is a little more lighthearted, but it's more like well thought out. I like Chill. I like Chill. I've never thought of him as cringe. There are some guys that I think are cringe. Like
Who's one?
Adesanya is the biggest cringe
And
fest.
he
Like
knows that. Like
Adesanya. Oh, the thing about Chill though is that even when he said things that were cringe, like I feel like he would know it